If you hopped on one of Kenosha's brightly colored streetcars in the last 2 years, chances are you've met Bob Siss.
People come from all over the world to ride this thing.
Kenoshans came out in great numbers tonight to Tuscany Bistro Bar and Grill to show support.
We just wanted to do something for the family.
The most successful have been the last 22 when Common Ground's coffee shop moved in. Hey, Jessup, absolutely. Now, this fancy hotel behind me, this is the Stella Hotel. It's a place where guests can come and go, but there's a mama duck out here that has chosen it as a place to settle down and raise a family. Here she is, the duck her human caretakers last year named Priscilla.
There was no plants or anything in the planter, so I think she just saw like the flat brown and she was like, oh, I could blend into that.
It makes me feel good for Desiree too, because now she said she wanted to be famous and she's already halfway there.
The Kenosha City Council plans to give the boys a citizenship award next week. Mayor John Antaramian toured us around 9 blocks now being developed in this $450 million project.
The far one is A, B, C, D.
Here's what Mayor Antaramian's referencing. A is right across from the brownstones at Harbor Park. It's condos that may be built later this year.
It's going to be a game changer in the downtown area.
And today, Harbor Park has transformed the way people view Kenosha. The lakefront is no longer the eyesore it once was when major companies moved out. Moving forward, major redevelopments coming to the downtown area again with more housing, a hotel, retail and office space, and a public market similar to Milwaukee's.
And the downtown is going to truly blossom. It's never just me. It's all the people who've been involved in these things.
And so we are moving very, very cautiously forward with the potential employment in the area because we do not want to drain all of the employment opportunities as well.
A tip got the investigation rolling back in February. Kenosha Police Chief Patrick Patton says the teacher and a middle school student exchanged Snapchats last summer.
Sometimes we don't know when to walk away. In this case, it's time for me to walk away. For good.
Kenosha Mayor John Antaramian's retiring again. He first stepped away from office in 2008, and in 2016, he returned. We are at Grace Lutheran Church, where the main pastor here says he won't eat until this reconciliation bill is passed. So far, he's gone over 3 days with no food.
And when I finally said yes to this fast, there's just been a supernatural joy in my heart.
Just moments ago, David Bogdala gave a victory speech here. He held a comfortable lead all night.
Kenosha is an amazing place, and there are amazing things going on here, and there are amazing things that we are going to do in the next 4 years.
The opening credits there, again, it's very surreal.
Michael Corcoran's your average guy with a big dream.
You know, it's like, well, what's a math teacher doing writing?
Corcoran coaches football and teaches math at Tremper High School. This third night of unrest in Kenosha. Good morning to you. We are outside the courthouse here, which has kind of been ground zero for all of the protesting that you have seen here following the police shooting that happened here on Sunday night involving Jacob Blake. With all the heavy news going on, he was a source of happiness. Carl was hit by a car on Pershing Road today. The comments on social media now expressing sadness. Businesses that were boarded up last year are still that way, but those that recovered are open for business tonight. And they're standing strong together. Jacob Blake Sr. in the last 2 years has gone all over the country advocating for victims in the black and brown communities.
Housing is a huge issue, not just in Kenosha, but all over the area. And we want to be able to provide housing and ensuring that it's affordable housing.
And this isn't the first time Kenosha's done this. Beautiful Weisskopf School just in the last 10 years.
We owe it to our children and to our families to look at every scenario possible that doesn't include closing any of the schools.
Even in the 11th hour, they gathered outside Tuesday night's board meeting.
It's just sad.
Tears fill Sue Gentz's eyes outside Jefferson Elementary. She got a job teaching 4th grade here in 1969 and stuck with it for 31 years.
I understand why the district had to do what they had to do, because the enrollment is so low.
Beth Sabo served as principal for a number of these ladies who wanted to be together on this final day.
Of course, sad to see it go. But, the memories will never go.